Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MXGP2 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here, and in today's video we've got some more of this Stadium Championship that we started. Now this is going to be 8 rounds, 2 races every round, so it's going to be 16 races, and I'm going to hope to be champion. It's on the hardest level, no qualifying, and so far we've done a couple of races and we're at the top, but will we stay there? We've got 4 races in today's episode. Let's get straight into it. This isn't going to be easy, so here we go. Right, so here we go with Football Arena 2. So we've got 2 races around this circuit, and then we've got Diamond Stadium 1 and 2 races around that. So let's see if we can get some good results in today's episode. It's not going to be easy. We've got loads of races to come, so this is going to be a few videos, guys. Right, let's see if we can get a good start. And drop the clutch. Oh, that wasn't perfect, but it'll do. Let's see if we can get in a good position without getting smashed off. Let's go around that first corner, and that's not a bad jump. So Roman Febvre's gone right into the lead. And so far, he's the rider that is closest to me in the championship so far. So let's see if we can better his position in these races. Let's see if we can get a nice jump over there. That's not bad. So we're sitting in P5. Now these are very tricky circuits, and I'll tell you what, I have won a couple of races around nearly all of these stadiums, but I don't do it every time because you cannot predict what's going to happen, and you do get a lot of crashes and a lot of mistakes. So far I've just seen Roman Febvre make mistakes. That's going to benefit us in the championship if we can finish ahead of him, but we are really struggling here. We're only sitting in P5. Oh, don't knock me off there. Oh, I hate it when they come up the inside, and I can see a bit of a battle going on in front of us with Nagel and Cairoli. Hopefully they knock each other off as well, and it's that Roman Febvre coming straight across. Oh, he almost landed on the top of me there, and he gets past me. Bloody hell, he found some speed from nowhere there. Oh, he took the inside line there. And I think Cairoli's just crashed out, and Nagel looks like he's had a bit of a crash as well. So we've managed to take them 2, and we're up to P3. But Roman Febvre's touching my back wheel there. He's really trying to push me out the circuit there, but I'm managing to hold on to it. So we're going into this second lap. Can I just improve my position? Oh no, I've just lost a bit of speed. It's so hard. You need to get momentum in these circuits and try and take the outside line and get a good run up. Oh, someone else has gone off circuit there, so I've managed to get back up to P3, but we've still got Roman Febvre in front of us, and that's who we've got to finish in front of. Oh no, I almost took Roman Febvre out. I wish he had, because that would have benefited me, and he managed to get a good drive out of that corner. What the flipping hell happened there? Right, let's try and get up the inside. Oh god, I almost took Roman Febvre, and I'm up to second, but I'll take that. I can't even see who's in the lead. Oh, is it Desale? Is bloody bombed off. He's nearly 4 seconds ahead. Bloody hell, where did he find all that pace? But sometimes if you can get away and you don't have to deal with other riders and you can just ride your own race, sometimes you can get away. But I think Roman Febvre has dropped back a bit. I think looking on the overtakes, he's down to 4th or 5th. So that'll do us fine if we can just hold on to second place. I don't think we're going to catch the lead. Oh, well, where the hell did that come from? We've dropped a couple more places, and we've got to fight back. I would like to get second in this race if I can. Oh god, the back kicked up. Sometimes if you don't distribute your weight properly, you do get the back end of the bike kicking up. Almost hit the block there. Coming into the last sections of this race, am I going to just finish in 4th place, or can we just push for a better position? Can we get a nice whip there? That gave us a little bit more speed. We've got 3 riders in front of us. Can we mug them all in a corner? But I don't think we're going to get through here quick enough. I'm trying as hard as I can to push this as fast as I can. Can I get up the inside? No, couldn't carry the speed through there. We've only got 1 more corner to go. Can we push and get a better position, or are we going to just have to settle for 4th in this first race? I think we're going to have to settle for 4th, but we're ahead of Roman Febvre, so I'm not going to worry about that, and we take 4th. Now that wasn't an easy first race, but there you go, guys. You can see how difficult this can be. You just can't predict what's going to happen. But I'm glad I didn't crash. That's the main thing. So we managed to get decent enough points. So we got 18 points in the first race. I'll take that all day long. Right, let's get into race 2 and see if we can better that position. So let's jump into it now, guys. So here we go. Right, so here we go with race 2. Let's see if we can better 4th. We need to push it a little bit more, but again, we've got to finish in front of Roman Febvre if we can, and hopefully we will finish on top after this this Football Arena 2 and then go into Diamond Stadium in the lead. But let's see if we can get a good start. And that wasn't great, but hopefully we can get a good momentum getting around the edge there. And we didn't get the whole shot, but we got a good drive around there and just try and get to the momentum through those jumps and get up the inside. And DeSalle's gone into the lead again. We've got to stick with him because he has definitely got the pace. We've got to just didn't throw the weight back there and just kicked up slightly, and that slowed us down a bit. Let's try and get a nice drive around the side, and Roman Febvre's gone up the inside, but I'm not going to panic yet. There's still plenty of laps to go. God, the back end. Oh, what was that? Kai Roney. I saw Kai Roney's legs flash up in the air and Roman Febvre hit the block. Oh my God, that was so funny. I love it when you see a rider come flying past you up in the air. But there you go, and we're up to P2. Right, let's see if we can chase down the leader and see if we can get a win here. That would be awesome. I haven't won around this stadium for a while, so let's see if we can get one today. Now, normally I do the qualifying, and sometimes you get, if you can get that inside line, you do get a better chance to get a good start. But I wanted to up the difficulty, so I thought no qualifying, no adjustment of the bike. So we're riding on default settings as well, which does make it hard. The bike doesn't always just fit in on these jumps. It does throw around and it doesn't turn into the corners as well. But you can get on with it. So let's see if we can get a nice drive around that corner. And I think we've got is that Ryan Villapotto just sitting behind us, and we're just trying to get away. And he's only just behind us. Let's try not to. Oh, he almost landed on me there. Bloody hell. And I think he hit the block. That serves you right. And we're still holding on to P2. But can we just push a little bit more? We need to close down the gap and see if we can get into first. Otherwise, it's going to be maximum points for DeSalle. And I think Roman Febvre's in fourth at the moment. So that's perfect. So we're ahead of him. And that will do us fine in points-wise. But I'd like to get a win if I can. And we're coming towards the final lap. Let's see if we can push it. Just throw me out slightly there. Let's try and get a nice drive around there and see if we can close that gap a little bit more going into the final lap. I don't think we are. I think we're going to just have to settle for... Oh, what the bloody hell! Oh my God, it kicked out and I went straight onto a board, and that has slowed me down. And luckily we didn't drop a place, but sometimes that can be a right pain. You don't actually reset very quick. But sometimes you just got to accept you're going to make mistakes, and that's our first one in this race. But we're still sitting in P2, so let's see if we can keep on pushing and see if we can just hold our position. And I can see the crash sign going up. Good, and I've got a rider right behind me. I've got to be careful that he doesn't take me off. And oh no, I've lost my position. Let's see if I can bloody fight back. I don't want to get anything less than second, because we've been in second most of this race. Be a shame to lose it. Bloody hell, where did that pace come from? I really do not understand sometimes when they just get this extra burst of speed from nowhere. Now we've got to try and get him on one of these corners so we can take second place. Can we get up the inside here? Oh God, we went dive down the inside. That'd do. Let's see if we can get a nice speed over these jumps. We need to nail this, otherwise he's going to get back past us and we're going to finish in third place, and we don't want that. We want second. Let's get a nice tight line around there, and we should take second, and we do. Second place. I'll take that. So we didn't get bad positions. Third and second. That's half decent points. So let's have a look at the standings. So where did Roman Febvre finish? Sixth, and that's perfect. So looking at the board, so DeSalle got maximum points. I got 40 points. So that's actually changed the leaderboard. So Jeremy Van Hornbreak is second now, Nagel third, and Roman Febvre fourth. That's bloody awesome. Right, guys, so we go into the next couple of races. Diamond Stadium 1. Now, this is going to be even harder, so let's get straight into it now, guys. So here we go. Right, so here we go with Diamond Stadium 1. Now, this has got a really tricky corner to start off with. It's an immediate, really hard right. Now, we're on the far side, so we've got to try and get past all these bikes and try and turn into it. It's not going to be easy. Let's see if we can do it. And that's not a bad start. Can we cut across? No, someone's got out quicker than us. He's going to push us wide. Oh, that wasn't bad. We managed to get round, and we've just managed to stick with Roman Febvre. It's like the back end of the bike kicked up into that corner. Now, we've got to be so careful at the start. We want to try and stick with him if we can. Now, he has dropped down in the order, so I'm expecting him to put in some cracking performance. If I remember rightly, he's beaten me nearly on every occasion I've raced around this circuit, except for one time, I think, and that was only because he crashed on the last corner. So he doesn't lose on this circuit very often. Now, so I've got to be on it. Let's see if we can stick with him and try and get some decent results. Now we're sitting at the top of the championship at the moment, but that could soon change. We've still got quite a few rounds to go, as I just made a mistake there, but just managed to stay on. Now I've just lost the place. Can I go up the inside of these two? Let's try and get around the inside and get squeezed past them, and we're back into the lead. But like I said, a couple of races we don't get decent results, the standing could change very, very quickly. So we're going to have to try and get a consistent amount of points each round. So we've got plenty of rounds to come. So we've only done 3 rounds. So in the next episode it'll be another 2 rounds, another 2, and then I think the last video we'll probably do 3 rounds. So that'll be 6 races in one episode, guys. And hopefully we will become the champion, but I don't think it's going to be very easy. At the moment we're doing okay, but it's still very early. Right, let's try and hold on to this lead. We're doing all right at the moment. This has been a really good start to a circuit that I haven't been on in a long time. Now let's see if we can hold on to it, and we just made another mistake. It's so hard. Once you lose momentum over the jumps, you are absolutely screwed. You cannot do anything about it. But can we react here? And we've managed to get back into P3, but we've got 2 riders on our left shoulder. Can we just take the inside line and just avoid getting taken off? Yes, we do. So we're just chasing down these 2. Can we get back into the lead? I'm trying my hardest, and Roman Febvre is literally bossing this now, and we go into the final lap. Now we've got to do something. We've got to try and get a bit of speed around these corners. Now you've got to be aware that some of these corners can be difficult, and I just drifted round there. How the hell did I stay on the bike? But I'll take it, and we are still holding on to 3rd position, and we're trying to get a bit of pace. But again, we've mucked up the jumps, and that's going to lose us a bit of momentum and speed. But we're still trying to fight back in, and again almost come off in that corner. I'm really trying to push it. I've got to stay within the top 3, I think, each race. Otherwise we will lose a lot of points. And oh, someone's come off there. Who came off? I think it was DeSale. So DeSale's just come off, and I'm taken 3rd place. But we're coming to the end of the circuit here. Can I just fight back and maybe get into 2nd? I think Roman Febvre is too far ahead for me to catch unless he comes off. Let's try and take a tight line. Oh God, that's lost us a bit of speed there, but we've managed to get through those jumps okay. Don't cock this corner up. No, we managed to get in a nice wide line and good jump over there. Last corner, and it looks like it's going to be a 3rd place for us, and that's not a bad start, guys. I said top 3, and there you go. We take 3rd, and that's, to be honest, I'll take that all day long. But hopefully in the next race we can push, maybe get 2nd, maybe 1st. But I was expecting Roman Febvre to be good in that race. But let's get into the 2nd one and hopefully do better than 3rd. So let's get straight into it now, guys. So here we go. Right, so here we go with our final race of the episode. Let's see if we can push and maybe better 3rd. It's not going to be easy around this circuit. That was a very tricky start in that last race. Let's see if we can get a better start. Let's see if we can get a good start into that 1st corner and drop the clutch. So that was a little bit better. Can we get across? And again, that rider's pushing us out wider, and that looks like everyone's going to get out the inside. But no, we get the whole shot, but the back end of the bike kicked up as it didn't land on that jump properly. Can we take the inside line? And it looks like we got away. And there's a crash sign. Is it Nagel's crash? But Roman Febvre still got through and underneath me, and he's back in the lead. Oh bloody hell, he's a pain in the arse around this circuit. I don't know what it is. He just seems to be so much quicker than anyone else around here. Let's see if we can just stick with him, and hopefully we can pull away as well. I'll take 2nd place. That still would be decent enough points going into the next round, and let's see if we can get a nice line through there. Again, we didn't jump over there. We've got to try and take the wider line and get a nice momentum around the corners. That's much better. Let's see if we can get past him here. Let's take the wider line again. Oh God, again, almost lost it there. See, I think a lot of this is, guys, because I'm not doing any qualifying or any adjustment on the bikes, and it's not set up, and it's the bike suspension's not reacting as well as it should. And I think that's what that is. It's so hard to, I know that you do move back and forth to get the right speed over the jumps, but sometimes if the bike isn't reacting as you land, it does kick out anyway. But we're doing okay. We're holding 2nd place, but we've got someone right behind us. To South just jumped straight over us there, and we've dropped down to P3, but that's just trying to stick there, and again I've mucked the jump up. Really struggling, and I've just hit one of the blocks, but it managed to stay on. As long as I don't crash, I'm happy if I can just stick in a decent position. Right, let's try and take the wider line. I know there's a few riders coming up the inside there, and I don't want to get cracked off. and we are really struggling now. We're really struggling to keep up with these two. They're starting to pull away, and I think a third place may be the best position we can finish with, unless we can start pushing going into this final lap. That's not a bad line through there. That was decent speed, and it looks like DeSalle's really struggling with his suspension there, and he's all over the place. Let's see if we can take advantage of that and get past him. And we're going into the final lap, guys. This is going to be it. Can we push one more little inch and get past DeSalle and try and get into second place? Will these two have a crash? You never know. One of them might fall off and we might be able to take their place, but I'm not expecting that to happen. And there you go. Oh God, I was expecting a rider to come flying around that corner and take me off, but I managed to get down there without any trouble. And we've just got to settle for this third place. I think these two are really starting to pull away. This is definitely not a strong circuit, but we have got this circuit again in this championship. So we've got a chance to better these results if we can't do any better than third today. Hopefully the next time we're on this in the championship we can push that a little bit more and beat Roman Febvre, but I think he's going to take it. He's just too good at this circuit, and we're just going to have to try and just hold this position for a little bit longer. A few more corners. Can we do it? And we're just coming in and finishing third, I think. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get him. I thought one of them might crash, but no. And we just finish off with a bit of a skid around the corner, and we take third. But that was very challenging. Let's get into the result. But there we go, guys. 2 third places in that championship, and Roman Febvre took maximum points, which was really annoying. But he was supreme. I've got to hold my hands up, and he's back into second place. But look how close it is, guys. We've got so many more races to go, and it's going to get really tight going into the final rounds, I think. But thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you soon for some more Stadium Series here on this channel. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.